welcome to today's video. It is the end of the first weekend of January, and as you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be a big, long 2-day tidy and clean up of the house. We took the decorations down the day after Boxing Day actually, but the house was still a complete tip. It's just been a weird, we've all been in a bit of a funk since Christmas because just with everything at the minute. Hey you! Baby's trying to get my phone. Yeah, we've all been in a bit of a weird funk. I've not felt motivated to do anything. The weather's been pretty glum and we've been very lazy, basically just sitting on the sofa watching TV, and I've just not felt motivated. And then all of a sudden everything was completely a mess in the house, as you'll see in the clips in a minute that I'm going to show you the before shots. And I decided the weekend was going to be a chance to just have a slow tidy up, clean up of the house, get everything in a bit more ship shape. It was basically like there was some leftover Christmas decorations hanging about, and we've got a little room upstairs that it is basically like our dumping ground, we call it. Surely everyone's got a room like that in their house, right? Where you just where things don't always have homes and things end up getting put there. It had got way out of control, our little office room. So yeah, I've been spending the weekend just slowly tidying and cleaning up. Everything is looking a lot better now, and it just makes you feel better, doesn't it? So hopefully we're going into a fresh week now with the house all clean and tidy. So if you're in a little bit of a similar position to me, everything's got a little bit on top of you, not been feeling motivated, I hope that today's motivational clean and tidy up is going to help you want to clean and tidy your place up, because let's face it, there's not much we can do at the moment, is there? So tidy and cleaning it was. It was a whole weekend thing. I did it across 2 days, basically because there's no rush to get anything done at the moment. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and give it a big thumbs up if you do. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would hit the subscribe button down below for more content like this. Let's get into the clean. So as you can see, we were dealing with a pretty gloomy and miserable weekend. So I spent the weekend cleaning the house. Penny didn't even really want to go outside much. So before I get into the clean and tidy, I'm just going to show you what we're working with. Basically everything in the kitchen just needed tidying up, a bit of a clean. The sink was really stained, as you can see here, and the hob needed a bit of a tidy up, a clean. Just everything was in a bit of neglect really after Christmas and New Year. Then going through to our living room, we had some leftover Christmas decorations just hanging about, not really sure what they were doing there. And then the coffee table was a bit disorganised. There's my little boy and husband playing on the floor. Even Penny's thinking, what is going on here? Then I've got my old calendar that needed sorting out. Now we're going upstairs, which was probably the biggest mess of the house. As you can see, the laundry basket is overflowing. My slippers and stuff's just on the floor. Then into our bedroom, we'd stripped the bed because we had the Christmas duvet on, and everything was just very untidy. We had quite a bit of washing on the radiators which needed sorting out. So yeah, the house was in a bit of a need of attention basically. And this room was definitely the worst. It's our little office room, which we do end up just having as a bit of a dumping ground. As you can see, it got very out of control. So this is where I started the tidying up in the little office room. Basically just folding away all of the clothes. Some of it was some Christmas clothes which I've put away now, and then some other bits were presents that we'd got which I hadn't yet put away. Things like that really. just got like a carrier bag here which I'm putting some rubbish in, and another bag which is for some bits that needed to go downstairs, which I find is quite a helpful way of organising if you've got like a load of things that need taken downstairs. And this is the finished result. I mean, it's always going to be a bit of a messy room. This is our messy room of the house, but it's looking a lot better than it was basically, and at least we can see the floor now. There are some toys of Elliot's which we just don't know where they're going at the moment. Then I moved on to the bedroom, and my husband just helped me with the duvet cover. We popped our son in his cot while we put the cover on together. It's just so much quicker to do it when there's two of you doing it, I find. Just got to move the dog off the bed because she decided that she wanted to sit on the bed. Then, as you can see here, both of our nightstands had got like really sticky. Our son has been teething and we've been using quite a bit of Calpol throughout the night. So I'm just wiping down both of our bedside tables and giving those a clean and wash down with some, I think I've got Sephora in the bottle there. And that is our bedroom, looking a lot tidier. I've put away some of the clothes that were hanging around in there as well. It's the next day now, and I'm moving on downstairs to the kitchen. Starting off with the sink area, I'm just moving everything out the way. I'm getting my minky cloth and some Cif. It's basically just my go-to to clean the sink. But because the middle part of my sink was really stained, I did actually go in with a little bit of bicarbonate of soda. So I just sprinkled that in the middle where it was the most stained, and just like the areas where there was sort of staining going on. And I let that sort of just sit there for a little while I potted and did some other jobs in the kitchen, because it's really good at lifting stains. So I'm just going to fill the kettle up because I'm going to descale that soon. So I'm taking my marigold cloth, which I'm obsessed with, and I'm just going to shine the kettle up with some vinegar. And then once I'm done, I'm going to flick the kettle on because I'm going to put some hot water and liquid soda crystals down the plug holes later. Now I've moved on to the hob with some more Cif cream cleaner and my minky. Now the bicarb's been sitting there for a little while, I just will scrub that off, and it's lifted the stains really well. I'm just going to clean the plug holes with some soda crystals, Sephora and white vinegar, and then some boiling hot kettle water. Just freshens the drainy smell up that you get sometimes around plug holes. You can see it's looking a lot whiter and cleaner, and now my kettle is shiny again. My husband has just run the hoover round for us, so once he's hoovered in the kitchen I am going to run the mop round just with a little bit of Sephora. Basically I just use a spray trigger bottle and just mop over the floor with that. And now the kitchen is looking tidy once again. Final room which needed tidying up was the living room, so we've moved all of those Christmas decorations out. I've put them in the car to take back to my parents at some point. So we've got a little bit of space back in our lounge, and everything's looking a lot tidier. Hopefully you've enjoyed this motivational New Year's cleanup with me. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.